welcome to another live stream. Welcome to my channel. We're gonna go over. This is a live briefing over Hurricane Beryl as it approaches the Yucatan. Well, it's already made landfall in the Yucatan, and um, as this hurricane makes its way into the Gulf of Mexico, um, this will start to I just want to say also, y'all, good morning. How's y'all's morning going so far? Hope everybody's morning is going great so far. Let me know in the chat. How's everybody's day going so far? Let me know in the chat. How's y'all's day going so far? The morning, at least. Okay, we'll get started. We'll let a couple people more jump in when they want to, um, when they can. So let's get started onto the video. We have Hurricane Beryl as it stands right now. It is a hurricane, Category 1 hurricane. It is now approaching the western part of the Yucatan in Mexico. It's an 85-mile-per-hour hurricane, Cat 1, 115 maximum gusts, and it's moving west-northwest. Millibars is now at 980 millibars. Now, we can see here on the visible satellite. Um, your visible satellite shows it um, starting to exit out of the Yucatan Peninsula here, moving into the Bay of Campeche. We're gonna keep an eye on this system. This thing is starting to move its way into the Gulf as I'm talking now. You see, by later tonight, it is by 7 p.m. It is supposed to weaken into a tropical storm. Now, don't now that doesn't mean everybody to let your guard down on Hurricane Beryl. This is not what that means. This thing is forecasted to be a tropical storm as it heads into the Gulf, but it's when it heads into the Gulf, into this area of the Gulf, is what we are watching very closely for to see if it rapidly intensifies as it heads into the Gulf by tomorrow morning, by tonight and into tomorrow morning. Because it's going to be a key factor to where the storm makes landfall somewhere in Texas. Because the model runs, more and more guidance is coming in now, and it's trending it further north into Texas, and now, Arkansas could be impacted in this too. So there's a lot of things to get to right now. You can see your cone right here, the National Hurricane Center cone. You can see how wide of a cone it is because there's so much uncertainty to where Beryl will make landfall. It's forecast to make landfall somewhere near Corpus Christi. Just a little bit south of Corpus Christi. You see Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, all of almost the whole part of southwestern and western Texas is in that. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this where this storm is gonna make landfall. Now we got some problems with Hurricane Beryl as when it approaches the coast and makes landfall into Texas, somewhere in Texas or so. This thing will bring a really heavy rainfall threat with this. I mean, really heavy rainfall threat. And we could have a potential tornado outbreak with this too, because all tropical systems have tornadoes with them, some sort of tornadic threat with them. So, gonna have to keep an eye on that one as well. That situation ongoing too, because you're gonna have your high pressure off to you have the high pressure that just moved to the west a little bit ago, yesterday, and now you had that ridge move for the east too, and the cold front has moved through. So gonna have to keep an eye on that, guys. This is not a situation to play around with. This is a very impacting system. You saw what it did into the islands, to Trinidad and Tobago's and Barbados as well. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this as well. So I want to go and I want to show y'all I want to show y'all the icon model, which is one of the models I'm looking at for the system. Is what caught my eye too. The European model has now trended a further north turn into near Corpus Christi and between Houston and Corpus Christi, and marching its way to the north and east into Arkansas, into our state. So it's not gonna be as hot as it was the past few days here in Arkansas. It is supposed to be a little cooler because Hurricane Beryl is supposed to be coming in next week, bringing us really heavy rainfall and some issues of tornadic potential too. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. All right. So now let's get started with the model runs. So I'm gonna go to model runs now. We can go out to here. This is 6Z model run from this morning. See Hurricane Beryl right over in here. You can see Hurricane Beryl right there. According to this one model, has it right there. And where does the storm intervene? So it has it. Look at that. So it has it as a strong. It has it as a strong Category 2, approaching major hurricane strength as it heads into the Texas Gulf Coast, heading right for Houston. So I'll show you different model runs in a minute. This is the icon model. You see where the storm has it going for, and I mean it has a major hurricane hitting Texas, Houston. I don't believe this model 100%, but if I go to the regional side of this, you see here's Texas has a pretty good stout hurricane hitting right for the area. And look at that, y'all. This is a new run right here, the 12Z. Look at that, a Category 1 hurricane way inland into like eastern Texas, western coast, the western part of Louisiana too. And look at that, guys. I mean, you can see there at 991. That's not even tropical storm strength right there, y'all. Um, this could bring real problems to Arkansas um, if the icon model ends up correct. Okay. The wind. We'll see what the wind shows here. If we go forward in time, next Monday, here it is. And yeah, so you're gonna have 21 knots. Um, that hurricane, the tropical storm. It's gonna be a tropical storm as it hits into Arkansas. We'll see what the new GFS model run shows later. Let's transition over into the European model from this morning. So you can see here we have storms coming in, and then there's Beryl right here. European model has it as a tropical depression when it hits Arkansas, and you can see it moves out. So you can see it brings some more heavy rainfall. This European model shows heavy rainfall here in Arkansas as well, from um, Beryl too. Um, so that was the 0Z model. Let's go to the GFS model right now. GFS model also was a. We'll go to the GFS. Okay, so the GFS model from this morning also showing a northern track and a pretty beneficial rainfall right here in our state. So you can see it, the GFS, the 6Z, had it fizzling out once it gets into northeast Texas and then not even impacting Arkansas. So you see some uncertainty to the models with Beryl. See the previous model after the 0Z model run from last night. See it also, the GFS model also weakens it. So there is some sort of uncertainty to what happens. But I'm gonna show y'all some brief rainfall totals. Here's your brief rainfall totals. We'll go to this 12Z model run from right now. So this is forecasted rainfall totals as of right now. This is right now rainfall totals, and then we'll go to Saturday. We'll go right here. We'll stop it right here, Monday. So Monday, you can see where Beryl is starting to track with the icon model. See western Louisiana. This could be big time rainfall for Arkansas, y'all. It's not going to be a, a good start of the week next week. You can see the outer band starting to hit some little cells starting to break out in southwest Arkansas, northeast Texas. So you can see the main main show down there in southeast Texas. And look at that, guys. We transitioned from Monday to not as much rain at all to boom. By Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, we could see up to surplus of 4 to 8 inches of rainfall in localized areas. Now, this is not all coming out in one time, but in the next few days, we've got to watch what Hurricane Beryl does in the Gulf, because whatever it does in the Gulf will give an impact to what it does as it heads into Arkansas, um, here in our state. So, I mean, you see on the 6Z icon model run, you see I put 7 inches there in parts of Hot Springs, but other parts of Arkansas less than 4 inches of rainfall. So a lot of uncertainty with the models right now, but it's given us a general idea of what conditions could be like. Here's the European model, y'all. European model goes very bullish on it too. So this could be a really, really catastrophic, not catastrophic, but a really bad event here in Arkansas. If we get Hurricane Beryl, if the Hurricane Beryl gets strong enough, and it's stronger once it gets into Arkansas, then yes, we have a big problem with severe weather here in Arkansas. But this weaker brings just mostly heavy rainfall. But stronger, heavy winds, heavy rainfall as well, tornadoes will all be possible if the system is stronger in the Gulf. So just giving you a general idea of what this storm could do. But we're gonna go back and we're gonna go look at it and at satellite, and we'll see. We'll see what it does. But um, this is now trending a very concerning trend here in Arkansas. First, it showed not even hitting our area and heading into Mexico straightly. But now this summer's doing a northward turn. Now we could be in trouble. But don't freak out just yet. It's still in the Mexico. It's still in Mexico right now, in the Yucatan, Mexico area. Don't freak out right now. But if you're in the Texas Gulf Coast right now, you're gonna have to have your preparations done by Sunday this weekend, this Sunday. So gonna have to keep an eye on that. Also, um, now we'll transition over to question time. Anybody in here got questions I can answer for y'all on Hurricane Beryl? Anybody got questions? Put them in the chat. How long have I been doing this for? Well, I've been into weather since I was 2 years old, and um, I've been doing models for since I was, I'd say from getting out of elementary school to now. So it's been a long time. I'd say 13, 14 years I've been doing this. So I'm 18 now. So there's that. Any more questions? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I really do know. I just go off I just studied the meteorologists and um, been studying them for a long time as well. Been in contact with one of them, and he's been taught me a lot of stuff too about it. So what y'all think of the intro, like before the stream started? What y'all think of the music? Me and my friend Miles, my manager, we've been looking at it. We've been working on it this morning before we went live. So what y'all think of it? Okay. Anybody else like it better than the first one? I think that's gonna be my main stream right there. That music was really good. I mean, it's, it's really good to go live streaming there. So I liked it too. Thought I'd just change it up a little bit. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could tune in. I'm glad to share that out to you because this is valuable information and this is information people just got to know about. I mean, weather is not a time to play around with. I know some of us, some meteorologists can be wrong, but we're not here for like the money or anything. We're here for to keep y'all safe. So that's what I'm here for. Gonna be a meteorologist in a couple of years, and y'all might see me storm chasing out in the field one day. Um, so yes, I will be storm chasing on here. Yeah, I will be. Yeah, I will be streaming storm chasing on here. Yeah, hope you do, because I might be going chasing tornadoes. My first chase. Whenever I do it in a couple years, I will be probably be streaming in the plains, Oklahoma, Texas, Panhandle. Or if I don't chase tornadoes my first year chasing, I might be doing hurricanes. So we'll see. Well, I just want to also thank all of y'all for subscribing and liking my channel because we've officially hit 23 subscribers so far. Gained 10 in the last 28 days, which is incredible. Didn't think that was going to happen, but I just want to thank you all right off the bat. I'm glad I get to share this. And I don't, just want to keep people safe, Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will do it. I'll do it safe. I'll have me a storm chaser with me, an actual storm chaser with me again, and I won't die doing it. I'll try not to die doing it. I mean, I'm not going to try to die. But storm chasing's hard, though. You don't want to chase the wrong storm and screw you up, so just gotta, I'm going to have my navigator with me. I am, uh, I am in contact. Y'all know the storm chaser, Brandon Kopic? Anybody? Anybody know the storm chaser, Brandon Kopic? He's a storm chaser. You see him a lot on YouTube doing storm chasing too. Well, I have about Brandon Kopic, I have reached out to him on his YouTube platform and everything, and to go follow to go check out my channel, and we are we are thinking about doing like, yes, I do. We've been he's a good guy, but you know I'm not storm chasing with him yet. But I told him that I'm not a meteorologist yet, but I love weather, so he's gonna try to get me into a storm chase. So y'all stay tuned for that. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I've talked to him, see what's gonna go on there. But y'all just keep an eye out on there next couple of years. You might see me and Brandon Kopic doing team up storm chasing in a couple of years. That's all I gotta say. Well, guys, further ado, we're gonna probably take this live stream to an end, and I will catch y'all later, probably later tonight. I'll give y'all an update on Hurricane Beryl, see what it does when it heads to the Gulf tonight, and we'll have another live update tonight. And y'all make sure y'all share the stream out to everybody. Get them notified about this. If you know anybody in the Texas Gulf Coast, make sure to share the stream out to them as well. Make sure to follow your local meteorologist, National Hurricane Center for the latest updates. And I will be posting updates too. But don't just, thank you. Just y'all keep an eye on the National Hurricane Center and the National Weather Service for updates, and I will be posting updates later today. All right. So, no further ado, y'all have a good day, and I'll catch y'all later. All right. Bye, y'all.